What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Last time we were playing, we did some cool shit. I don't even remember. I should probably just, at this point, just like assume that I don't do anything last time I was playing. I found out that there was 2 levels I could actually do, and that whole total treasure thing with the getting the underwater swimming was not even really a needed be thing. So I'm just gonna play these levels, and I'm assuming that I will get the gems by the time I do it, because it's like 120 gems or something, which is like nothing. By the way, if you guys haven't played this game at all, this game is so fucking like stupid funny. It's ridiculous. It's a lot of like kid to like, I want to say 15, 16-year-old humor, because a lot of the stuff is implied, like how they do in the new cartoons where this person will like have this sexual innuendo, but at the same time, or they'll have like something that's extremely violent. Maybe I should have got swimming. I just realized there's some stuff in these games that you do need these stupid little abilities for. It's called limitations, guys. They do them for us on purpose. But yeah, I mean, this game is just over the top. Played, like, I put hours upon hours into this game, like, constantly. Look at that guy with his little marshmallow. So yeah, this is literally like my childhood incarnate. I was so happy when I found out that they had like new Spyro games coming out originally, because I was like, after Spyro 3, I just really was like really disappointed with everything. But then they completely really sucked. It was kind of like up to the opinion of the person who was playing it at that point, which it really should be in every instance. But I didn't feel like they lived up to the original trilogy. But now they have the Skylanders, which is like a really, really big thing. Like, some people even base their complete YouTube channels, which I've seen, off of like complete Skylanders playthroughs, which is not a bad thing because it's to each their own. But it was, I was like, oh, cool. So they basically evolved Spyro into this thing that doesn't even really involve Spyro anymore. I mean, you can play, I think I've seen like figures that are like Mega Ram Spyro and like super awesome with giant fucking toes Spyro, and then like fire breathing Spyro, and like weird things, but they're all like instances, so it was something that was completely just opposite of what it needed to be to me. I would just rather have a traditional Spyro game, or like a traditional Crash Bandicoot game, or something like with this like layout where it's like an overworld. Even if it was released as like an indie game that was like very, very very limited release, which I would fucking play the shit out of that. And then also the cool thing is, if you guys like Banjo-Kazooie, I haven't played that personally, but I know a lot of people that are like really super fucking like interested in Banjo. They are making a new game called I don't fucking remember what it's called. It has like a gecko thing, and then ukulele. That's what it's called. It's like a gecko thing, and then I believe it's a bat. If I want to say it's a bat, but it's gonna be the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but that they are using the original like developers for it, so it's gonna be something that's gonna feel like a Banjo game, kind of like how Mighty Number 9, which is super fucking awesome. Coming out in September now. Finally got a release date on that after being delayed. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's kind of like the spiritual successor to Mega Man, but for Banjo-Kazooie. I'm actually hopefully gonna do some kind of thing for Mighty Number 9. I think Mighty Number 9 is gonna be phenomenal. That's why. That's gonna probably be my indie game of the year, even though I don't even know if you can consider it that, because now Deep Silver is publishing it. I believe it's Deep Silver. So I don't know if it's going to be like a full-on like game that's going to be considered that. I know it's only $30, which is even fucking better, and or at least the retail version is. And I'm going to buy the fuck out of it because I'm a sucker for cover art. Like, I love cover art. Like, I bought Final Fantasy 8 and 9, even though I already had them digitally, and also as a disc version, but in greatest hits format. I bought them in the form of like the original label version, just because I was like, oh no, he hits it, that's cool. I bought it just because I was like, I want the am I done now? Spyro, you're pretty tough, thanks for that. Was the shortest goddamn level I've ever played. But yeah, I'm gonna get it because I really, really fucking like cover art and stuff, and anything I do buy, I make sure it's like an original label. I call anything that isn't that case pollution. Case pollution is just rampant for me. It's one of those things that's like, oh yeah, if you have the game, the value of it just like decreases significantly, just in the form of like not even a collector's eye, but just a like what it looks like eye. It's like that giant green label that's on like on the original PS1 games, or the giant red label that's on the PS2 and PS3. It's ugly, and it's not needed. And if they were gonna re-release the game, just don't put things on there. Like, I already have trouble buying games that are like, for instance, Watch Dogs, where it's like 50 Game of the Year E3 awards and stuff like that. Assassin's Creed 4, one of the best Assassin's Creed games ever made, just has a giant fucking like thing on it that's like over 4 hours of content, just because I bought it on PlayStation, and it like takes up like a fourth of the case, and I'm just like, this is ugly and nasty and something. Oh, something's going on here. This looks pretty cool. And I knew I was going to get that 100 easy. I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm not, because it's already the point where it's like, oh yeah, I got like 500 just by walking in the door. But, ooh, it must be something to do with like knocking over the pedestals. Let me collect these gems and I'll start on that. I think I haven't even been in the level for like 10 minutes yet, and I've already actually, quote-unquote, completed it. But yeah, I mean, for like, these kind of games, it was like, I guess that was the standard, is like however you want to take it. Oh, I see. Okay, I can do this. Yeah, I just need to remember. Maybe go the other way. That'd probably be a better idea. I don't know. It kind of seems like that ledge is not really pushing me, but has that like upper ledge that's kind of annoying to get up. Did I get them all? No, not yet. Oh, maybe it has to be all in one go. I bet you anything it does. But yeah, it's case pollution is like the epitome of everything that's wrong with the world. It's just ugly. It's just unsatisfying to look at it. It just makes me like super fucking upset. Oh, I didn't get it all. I wish that all games didn't have greatest hits, Nintendo Selects, and I believe it's platinum hits on the Microsoft side. I don't really buy a lot of Xbox games as it is. Just don't. I don't know why. I even know I thought Titanfall was fucking amazing, and then I bought Halo Master Chief Collection, and then I also bought I even bought Zoo Tycoon. I was like, I thought Zoo Tycoon was gonna be kind of cool. I was super excited for that, and then that totally didn't work. Also, I was just like, yeah, Zoo Tycoon's kind of fucking terrible. So, well, I mean, it's kind of how you ever perceive it. I think I got him all. Does that count? Does it? It doesn't count. I don't understand. Maybe I should just let them all reset real fast and get going on that. And also, this game is really based upon like your ability to like retry something that you fail a lot at, which is, I mean, it's repetitive, but it's like something that I guess you can kind of like see. It's like the gameplay from this game is based on not really difficulty, but like are able to like just do like mini challenges, but in the form of like over a giant course of time. So I think I'm about to get them. Hopefully, even though I get like, got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, it worked. Now they're gonna do Rainy Day, and then I don't know what the fuck that does. I mean, they're not Pokemon, so it's not like it's gonna do anything. But yeah, this game is based upon like completing that challenge, doing it a bunch, doing a bunch, doing a bunch, succeeding, getting an orb, doing it a bunch, doing a bunch more other thing, and then getting an orb, and then after you get all the orbs, you get to go fight a boss eventually, which I'm getting ahead of myself, but at the same time, that's literally how this game goes. It's just like, go get some orbs, and then go get some talismans, and then go fight the boss, and then after that, after a while, you're gonna be like, okay, you're required to have like 15 orbs to fucking eat hot dogs, and then after you eat hot dogs, you beat the game. And then the most annoying part of this game, which, I mean, it's not really annoying as much as it is just repetitive, and just if you miss a lot of things, it kind of sucks, is the fact to get to, like, the last actual, like, level itself, you have to get, like, every single fucking gem in the whole game, which doesn't sound too hard if you just play through the games, but I can already tell you that I probably missed, I think it might even tell me, yeah, 160 gems I don't have, which means that there's, like, well, yeah, there's probably some up here, but it's whole, like, it's just, like, you have to do every single 100% thing on that, which is, it's not even a collectathon because there's that many, and, like, some of the gems are worth, like, 40, some are worth like 5, some are worth just 1, or I don't even know the increments of it, but it's just like there's just so many that you have to collect and keep track of, and then if you like for some reason if you miss out on like 5 on like one level, and then you look at it, it's like, okay, I'm missing 5 gems for level 3, and then you're just like, so what do I do now? Well, you can't just like go in there and be like, well, I need to go find one of these gems. It could be 5 red gems or 5 blue gems or 5 yellow gems, and it can just be these assortment of things. And so it's just a bunch of different variables that just makes this game really hard to just complete if you're not really good at being repetitive. I think that's why I liked it so fucking much when I was a kid, is because I could play like any game like on constant repeat, just to my ability, and I wouldn't get bored. I think GTA 3, even though I kept failing at it, I had a lot of fun with like just fucking around the whole game. So I was just like, oh cool, so it doesn't really matter, I can just keep playing it over and over. And then Dragon Ball Z games, like Dragon Ball Z Sagas, like I would beat the game, which would, by the way, that is a terrible game. And then I would be like, okay, I unlocked all the characters, and then you got Broly, and then, so you're like, I'm going to replay all the levels with Broly, even though you don't get anything for doing that. And then, after I did that, I was like, oh, so now I have a buddy over. Do you want to replay the whole game over again, even though there's nothing you unlock, you receive from it? It was literally for the sheer fact of, like, gaming, which is freaking great, because I used to have that sense of, oh yeah, gaming should be something that you should just like not just like kind of like take for granted, but granted, I don't know, but you should just kind of enjoy it when you have it and like make the most of what you have. And that's the thing that kind of sucks about having like overall the amount of funding to buy basically whatever game you want at any time. Like for instance, like I bought Watch Dogs, I bought their new fucking GTA, I bought anything that came out like day one, just because I was like, I just wanted it to have it. And then I played a little bit, and if it wasn't my thing, I just kind of put it aside, and it was almost like disposable income. And I felt really bad about that, because some of these times, like these games, like I've heard they were just phenomenal, and I just can't get through them. Like, bought a new 3DS XL. I use it as much. I mean, I mostly play Bravely Default on it. I really don't touch anything else. But I bought Majora's Mask with it, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna probably, I can't even hit that. I could probably I'd probably play the fuck out of it, because I never played a Zelda game before, or played to complete is what I should say. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I just played Majora's Mask for like probably an hour or two, and I was just like, well, I mean, there's other things I could do. Oh, she's gonna make me climb first, which I think is something Moneybags has to give me as well. I mean, he must be a jack of all trades if he knows just like everything to do. Like, he knows how to swim, he knows like to head bash. Spoilers is what a later thing is in the game. And then he also knows how to climb and stuff, and I'm just like, cool. And Hunter, your game camera is passive. If you like, you can change game active mode and active mode. The camera moves much faster. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. I have never actually tried that. Let's try that out, guys. Passive, active. I don't know what that's gonna do for me, but you know, why the fuck not? I don't know if I like. I kind of like that more. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like I can always change it back, so it's not like it's a permanent situation. I mean, and then also my L and R buttons aren't like not working now because of it. It's like it literally just made it so I was able to, you know, do whatever I want now. But yeah, it's kind of weird that like this game is like, it's like a funding game, but it's also like a very straightforward one. It's like, so you get to go do this, but before you go do that, make sure you do like you get like 500 gems so you can learn how to fucking eat cake, because I don't know how to eat cake. Nice work, Spyro. Blah blah. Oh my god. Okay, just a heads up for you guys. If I have to do those missions, I'll do them like last but not least. Like, it's so fucking repetitive. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Speedway missions. And those are like, by the way, Moneybags. Speedway missions are like, you're on a track essentially. Like, and when I say that, I mean like you get like one objective, like you're always running or you're always flying or something along those lines. And you just have to continually like collect like 5 icons and then 5 of these and then burn 5 villains. And if you hit something or like for instance, like you hit into a wall, you have to do it all over again. It's like a time trial almost, but with like even more challenges. It's really annoying, and I felt like it was like it is something that was needed for this game. Blah blah blah. All 6 summer talismans, okay. But it was annoying, and it was just, oh god, it gave me a headache, and it was just such a challenge to me, and it was annoying as fuck, and I was like, please don't. Let's see what he wants, and then we'll do the thing. Well, Spyro, blah, 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 blah. Oh, he just literally wants you to lower the wall, which we can actually do if we beat that next level that I didn't do yet. So, next time we play, I'm going to be tackling that one. Can I turn fire on these? Perfect. I thought maybe only it was available to, like, bashing. But, yeah, we'll tackle the next one that was on the other side of this. So, yeah, we'll get you going on that one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we will learn how to eat cake, because maybe he'll let us do that. And by the way, he's here. Does he say anything else when you're here? Remember, okay, cool. He just tells you. But anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys have any ideas for any games I should play in the future, definitely let me know in the comments below. And if you guys have any, if you guys have the ability to, which I think you really should definitely give us a like. Definitely appreciate it. It helps us out a million times over.